I'm Mary Hildebrandt. We have been at Peace Lutheran Church since 2002. For those of you who don't know, I used to be on staff. I was the DCE Children and Family Minister. We came when our kids were 2. They turned 2, 4, 6, and 7. So one of the biggest things about Peace was it was my home away from home because my family doesn't live here. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law lived in Texarkana, and my parents live in Wisconsin. So the only family we had was our church family. So that is one of the biggest things, the reasons that Peace became home to us is that it was the only home we had. So how did Peace make us feel like a family? Well, just like any good family, we had really highs and we had some pretty good bottoms. We had some of our best celebrations here. Things like we would do meals together. My kids learned musical instruments here. They sang, they got their Bibles together. But then we would also have turmoils. Just like any good family, there was times that we just flat out didn't get along or something wasn't going right. And this was a place that taught both me, I will have to say Peace helped me grow up, and my family grow up, that you know what, just because you were not getting along with someone did not give you the right to treat them disrespectfully, nor did it give you the right to step out of the room. It gave you a right to figure out how to get along better. A couple things that my children have seen because Peace was their home. One, they physically made a choice of what church they wanted to grow up in. When I came off staff, the question was, would we stay? Because, well, it's different when your parents are on staff and when they're not. And my children said, no, we want to be here. And so one, they made a choice of where they wanted to be disciples of Jesus. The other thing then, as they grew up and they graduated college and all of that, what I'm really thrilled to say, they then chose churches. Now, they may not be here, but they chose places where they could disciple, where they purposely wanted to find a place that their energy and their discipleship could actually be functioning in the world. They don't live close, so they chose other places or other situations. Let them choose it. So one of the biggest things is it became a discipleship place that even if that wasn't here, they knew how to take what they learned here and apply it some other place. How has Peace personally impacted me? One, it paid my paycheck for a very long time. No. But other than that, this is a place where we can be human. We can be totally human in that sometimes we're great, sometimes we're not so great. But you can invite your friend if they are serving with you on a board, if they are somebody that, hey, they're just trying to find their way. Peace is a place that will love you where you're at. Even if it's not perfect, it will love you where you're at, and it helps us to help make this community a place that people can feel like they belong, even if they don't think they do. The biggest thing I want new people to Peace to know is you have to let us take a chance on you, and you have to take a chance on us. If you are literally running in the door and then seeing how fast you can run out the door, it is really hard for you to get to know us and for us to get to know you. And until you actually know somebody, it's kind of hard to figure out what's working. The other thing I will say is get involved. You don't have to do it perfect. You don't have to absolutely do it right, but try. If that's volunteering with your children, if that is working with the youth ministry, if that is serving in the worship service, passing an offering plate, or singing in a choir, find a place. Find your people. Now, some of us, we do some jumping around because we didn't know who our people were. But once you find your people, sit there, serve, love, and let us find ways to love you too. What I would say to Mary as a young DCE that showed up to Peace, put aside your scaredness of the big place. Put aside your scaredness that this is a place that will overwhelm you. Let them love you because they're grace-filled.